Hi, this is Brian Wicklund with Garfinkel Schwartz. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the term MMI and what that means in a Defense-Based Act and long-short case, because I've had a lot of clients and potential clients calling me wondering what that means, and there's a differing opinion as to what MMI really means, and the insurance company and I obviously differ greatly as to what MMI is. I'll just give you an example as to what the kinds of things that I get on the phone. Hello, I was placed at MMI, and the insurance company cut me off because they say I'm at MMI, and I can go back to work. But I don't think I can go back to work because I'm still in terrible pain. Why that happens is the insurance company has kind of interpreted MMI, meaning maximum medical improvement, to mean that you're okay, you're done, you're maximum medical improvement, you don't need any more treatment. And a lot of adjusters who aren't doctors and they're not lawyers either tend to use that term to try to get people to go back to work. Well, that's not what that means. MMI doesn't mean your treatment is finished and you can go back to work. What that means is there's nothing else that a particular physician can think of to do that's going to make you any better. Let me give you an example. I had a client that suffers from PTSD. He also broke his tailbone and has a lower back injury. He also had leg injury, but I'll just focus on those two. Well, the insurance company cut him off because his orthopedic surgeon said he's at MMI. Well, all that means is the surgeon's basically saying that I can't think of anything more to help this person. He's at maximum medical improvement, but they don't say on an orthopedic standpoint. The only thing that doctor can testify to in court is anything orthopedically wrong with my client, nothing else. They use that and say, hey, he can go back to work, he's fine now. Well, no, the only reason that he's at MMI, maximum medical improvement, is because there's no surgery that can be recommended to help his cracked tailbone. He's going to have to live with that. There's no direct surgery that can be done. He's already gone through all the conservative therapies in terms of physical therapy, epidural injections, all that kind of stuff. And the doctor just put up his hands and said, there's nothing more I can do for this gentleman. That doesn't mean he's still not in terrible pain and that he's going to need pain management for the rest of his life, and he's going to need injections basically on and off anytime. He's going to need a TENS unit. These things are not necessarily medical in nature in terms of having to do surgery and other manipulations of your body, but it certainly isn't a fact that, oh, I'm at MMI, that means I'm okay. And that's the difference that we have in terms of that definition. Now, in terms of that client, you'd wonder, okay, well, he's at MMI orthopedically, he's okay. Well, what about his PTSD? He was off work because of his PTSD as well, and there's no MMI for that. He's still being treated for that by a psychiatrist. So it's a very tricky term, and a lot of people don't understand, and they just accept the insurance company's definition of what MMI is, and you should not do that. And you should definitely hire or talk to an attorney that can understand what the claimant's definition of MMI should be. And it's not, okay, you can go back to work. That's just not what that means. I hope this helps. If you have any further questions about that, please feel free to contact me anytime. And again, thanks for listening. I hope I clarified that issue for you.